okay, binary format that is designed to fast loading and saving of models and is reading. Okay. Global alignment. Okay, so in the successor to these ones and designed to be unambiguous by containing all the information needed to load the model. Okay, it is also designed to be extensible. Okay, specification. So it's a single file deployment. It's extensible. So new features can be added without breaking compatibility. Okay, mmap compatibility. Okay, models can be loaded using map. Oh, sorry. And easy of use, full information. Okay, so we get the model, the version, experts count. It's funny how an implementation detail went into the standard, and then parameters, encoding scheme. Okay. So it's some magic number. I'm not sure what that is yet. Then the version. This is probably just for validation. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. It's just the format. Uh, then the number of tensors. And the metadata count. So a bunch of, okay, then the metadata. Tokens, etc. Yeah, okay. The model, then the tensors, and then the rest of the file. And I guess, okay, yeah, well, not entirely sure. So dimensions. Oh yeah, okay. So then the actual data. So these ones just define the metadata of the tensors and the offsets to how to get it, and then they're all packed in here. Okay. And file 10. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's cool. So we got basically defines what the format is, defines the version, defines the tensor count, which allows us to load this section here. And so far here we are in fixed sizes. And then the metadata key count, so the number of parameters of key value pairs. The only thing I do not understand is, or not yet at least. Okay, so we have fixed memory size up to here. Then the tensor count gives us the size of this. This gives us the mappings to the rest of the file. And the key count gives us the size of this, I would assume. But we have some variable length attributes, so I'm not entirely sure if this is what they mean. I'm not entirely sure how this works. Key value pairs, but like for example, this one means, yeah. Okay. Metadata. metadata, the value. So the key of the metadata, it is a standard, caveats, it must be a valid ASCII string, so far, okay. It must be a hierarchical key where each segment is lower snake case. Okay. Must be at most. So there are some. Any, oh yeah, no, that okay. No, ignore. Any keys that do not follow these rules are invalid. Okay. The key must the type of the value. Okay. And the value. So this is the trick. Okay, so what is looking like is that you actually cannot load all these sections without loading the metadata first because you won't know. Actually, it would be interesting if they package the size as well. Like if I want to just skip ahead and load tensors for some reason and skip all of this. Maybe you never want to do that. Okay. So now the metadata value type could also be this. Okay, could be an array of that as well. Number of elements, etc. Okay. At least I understand how this loads. So as you load, so you know how many values exist. You can start loading them by type, and then you kind of keep going, almost like a linked list. And yeah, then at the end of that, you have the tensor count. This will match here. I don't think there's any science there. And then this is the block of all the tensor values. Standardized key value pairs. Okay, the following key value pairs are standardized. This list may grow. Okay, where possible, names shared with the original model definitions to make it easier to map between the two. Okay. Describe what architecture this model implements. Oh, I see. So, okay. So my understanding now actually is that given the type, the architecture, the general name, etc., there's kind of already some assumption as to what values go here. Although you still cannot skip and know the size, but that's fine. And what they're saying is that you want to have this be hierarchical in the sense that there's like general lemma specific ones, tokenizer specific ones, and then you can add yours by adding your like subtype. Okay, like this. Okay. Okay. Cool. So we should be able to load. Actually, it would be a cool project just to create a simple loader for the file. Not now, but yeah, make sure I understood it. So that could be a mini project, is to use Cosmopolitan to create a GGUF loader. Okay, let's continue. So we now have here